both of them.
Wow.
It is that.
Wow.
That's gonna be their option for Game 4. They're gonna go all in, and they're gonna have Baisho just to take control of this whole thing. It's gonna be Agutu and Machao.
I mean, they have a lot of options. They have Zhou Yu, they have Lu Ban available, they have Mai Shiranui, but instead they choose to believe on Baisho.
Suoha, man.
Wow.
They're just going Suoha. That's just going all in. It's gonna be that. Mai Shiranui, Machao, and Agutuo. That combo in there, it's gonna be amazing for Huahai.
Is it gonna be a Chang'e?
Of course it's gonna be a Chang'e.
Do a lot of counters. Oh, okay. Yixing is also available, trying to, you know, do better things during the team fight. But Chang'e is also there. Like
no, of course. But at the end of the day, like if you get to just box them in with the Heaven's Origin, regardless of whatever that Pompon is gonna try to do on that Agutuo, that's just going to leave Huahai doors open just to keep just piling up his passive with so many different units. I'm a little bit hesitant on this whole Foshan.DRG.GK first 3 picks.
You know, there's no like rationality speaking up at this point.
Yeah.
It's about mutual trust. It's about like team spirit. We can accept the truth that we might be going still to another second round, second place, but we have to make sure everyone of us trust each other enough so that we are bringing not a very like theoretically the best cards, but it will be the composition that we feel the most confident about.
It is tough, man. Like I really want Foshan.DRG.GK just to be able to take the victory in this one, so we can have more games. That's my only interest today, to be able to see more games. I don't want this night to end so early with a 4-0. So believe me, I am gonna say it as a professional. I really want us to go more, to go longer. But this composition from Foshan.DRG.GK, it's putting so much pressure on Baisho.
No pressure.
He's gonna have to stand up as the tallest man in this whole stadium if they want to win this one.
Remember what he said during the video?
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel lesser than any other top laners. Like, confidence is what really matters. Like, I love the talent composition, like, not like you.
Of course.
Because you can see the, like, team spirit up there.
Okay.
We are already facing the fact that we're, like, 0. And it's already our enemy's gaming point. So you might as well just go for it, like setting free. You do not consider we have like two more rounds, 3 more rounds to go if they gain this point.
Suoha, man.
Suoha, man. All in.
All in.
All
just
in.
Pushing all the chips to the center of the table and saying, it's it. It is everything or nothing. Foshan.DRG.GK with that composition is just telling us that they're willing to make this their last standing.
I mean, being an esports player, like being a fighter, like getting defeated is a normal thing.
Yeah.
No, it happens every single time. So it shows that even though we're gonna like standing side by side facing this, using this very highly risky composition, but we decided to be standing up front together, accepting this truth together, and trying to form up with a composition that we all decided together. Like, this will be the team. That's why these 5 players have been playing in the same team forever. Like, we almost thought we reached the kind of sort of limitation for this. Because you have been, like, working together for a long time, over 3 years, 2 years. And yet, the best score you got will be the second prize. A lot of people are doubting about this. Like, whether you have, like, gone through, there's no break out there. Like, you have already reached your limitations. Right now, they are given the answers. Even though they're losing it or otherwise, they're doing it together.
Together. One for all. That's it. Everyone is going to be putting their eyeballs towards Foshan.DRG.GK. They're going to be coming in on the blue side. They're going to try. They're going to try to move into the Game 5. They need to win this Game 4. They want their Cinderella story just to keep moving forward. They want the story to keep going. They don't want to close the book of this KIC2022 with a 4-0 defeat. Let's wait and see what DRG.GK can do.
And as for eStar, I'm sorry to say this, one more game will enable them to be the final champions. We have been excited to see this result for a long time, and will it be the final one?
Oh, look at that. Tyrion taking extremely low. Is he going to be first blood? The flash comes in. He's going to flash away as a reply. And the turret system is going to save him one more time.
A bottom lane, those solo fights, those laning are really aggressive as well. Like ladies were nowhere to fight back going against solo, doing the laning with Yizhen, with Meng Ya.
Our guy is extremely deep. He needs to get out of there because Huahai already has a target on his back. He's gonna pay with his life. Just stepping in there too deep, too early.
Look at Tyran, having those target on this blue, waiting for the teammate to arrive at the right moment. And here we go, another blue getting to the side of eStar 8. Like Huahai is looking for more.
They're going for the kill as well. Pampa's being taken extremely low. Huahai's going to take the kill. Now Ziyan has his second ability available, trying to get them out of that. By Show coming in, keeps poking, cannot get the kill.
With this kind of opening, I'm sorry to say this, but the truth lies down there. Like eStar is a huge more step closer to bringing out the final trophy. It's like a wonderful beginning that you can possibly think of among all the opening possible ways.
Etran is on his back heel. Team Phone comes in, but the dash it's
the
not
flicker,
going to
there
be enough.
is no flash. The distance is not enough.
If something needed to go bad for DRG.GK, it needed to be these first 2 minutes.
I mean, with this kind of composition, if they're losing initially in the very first minute, they're losing the way priority. They're losing the site. They're losing the frontliners. They're losing every single thing you can possibly think of. Like Foshan.DRG.GK, and just imagine like Lam going against Agudo, where every single blue buff and red buff will belong to the side of Lam. Just imagine what kind of a monster like Huahai is evolving towards.
3-0 already for Wuhan.eStarPro. They want to make this a fourth one and send everyone back home early. Look at that, Aga comes in, but it's gonna be Etran dealing so much damage. He's got a great angle. And at the same time, he's got Ziyan's speed boost coming in as well. Look at that, Heaven's Origin is going to lock in 3 people. Tyran comes in with the Rage Slam. Basho is going to run away, but now it's going to be Tyran, the one who's going to fall.
Oh, this one is good.
He's going to evaporate at the same time that Aga comes into the rescue.
Oh, Shinfeng basically saving the whole world with the ultimate together with the Agai, making it happen, fighting back in their own territory, gaining the 2 more kills to the side of DRG.GK.
That was the one thing that they needed. They needed to turn things around quickly, and now Monglan wants to come in, puts a bomb, takes a target, and now Team Fong still comes in. Does he have a flash available? Yes, he does. But Etran just spotted him out as he was on his way.
And since the Purify is available, there's no way that this kill is going to be happening. All right, see the replay, how the DRG.GK can beautifully fight back within this one single team fight. The ultimate from Yijing is really, really good, surrounding like 3 members together. But the diving from Maisha Nui just keeps those enemies away.
Yes, exactly. Like I do believe, like in the moment that Tyrion was able to box in 3 people, I thought that it was just gonna be more kills for Huahai. How did everyone just got out of that without even getting 1 kill?
I mean, it's still early game.
I cannot explain.
I mean, 3 minutes is way too early for Huahai. You know, the time is really limited. And not to mention that if you like standing inside of the ability from Agudo, you will be gaining those HP restoring all over again. One way to make sure.
Huahai comes in for Paisho, and then the Dragon's already putting some damage.
Qingfeng again.
He's gonna be put on air. The Armageddon is going to be wide. Huahai is going to fall. Taran is still alive. He's boxing in Paisho. Paisho wants to reply back. Ethan turns around, and he's now putting the target on Agai.
Yixing is trying to slow down Agai. Agai is trying his best to save Baisho because Baisho is taking the tower damage, right?
Of course.
Too much of the tower damage. They're getting too overly excited because they have gaining the kill over Huahai. They want to make more things happen.
You get the kill over there on Huahai, you get the kill on the jungler, and then for sure everyone is just like thinking, like, this is the one.
Yeah, it's a sad news that DRG.GK is letting Baisho taking too much of the tower damage.
Yep, they need Baisho to have gold. They need Baisho to have damage because he's going to be on the spotlight the whole game.
Menglan, 3.4, while like Yizhen, 3.7. Hundreds differences of personal gold.
All right, our guy already standing over there on the blue buff area. He's got Vision of Huahai, who's already level 9. The Armageddon is going to launch him on air. Huahai is going to reply back to that. Monglan and Pompon come in, and they have their eyes on that blue buff.
Qingfeng is being stopped here.
Oh, Yizhen comes in with his ult. He's got a great angle. Pompon's being put on air, launched up, still down, sent back home. One more kill for eStarPro.
I mean, initially, I think this team fights favored like GK more because they brought like Huahai really low. But unfortunately, like Maishinu is kind of stopped, and right now they're looking forward, diving into and taking the red to their side. Maishinu is standing by the side, but there's no way he can possibly find a way to break in through.
Nothing that they could have done in there. Pompon, sadly for him, right now, he's just being taken down so easily. Nothing that the jungler from DRG.GK is being able to do to help his team in this whole situation.
You know, this just displays how like powerful like eStar as a team is. They do not have only one core.
Nope.
If you target all of the talents, all of the abilities to one single person, the rest of the squad will stand up. That's the same situation happened to a lot of teams. They're trying to figure out who will be the main core for eStar, and we still have not had the full idea of who's going to be the true core because every single player can be the core according to what kind of heroes they're going to be pairing themselves with.
All right, that now the target is going to be that mid lane turret. Immobilized. Tanran is being taking so much damage from everywhere. Qingfeng is going to join the fight. They come in. Tanran is the only thing that they're going to be able to find.
But GK, I think this mentality is good, even though they're like losing in the personal gold and something like that. But being positive to go to challenge, ask for more, like engaging all the time is looking good.
They need to get rid of Yizhen.
Of course.
Early. It's just like the position that Yizhen is just finding right now, just the angle that he's using right now, it just allows him just to keep dealing so much damage.
But like, Yizhen is surprisingly rich.
Yeah, of course. Nothing they have been able to do. The Heaven's Origin is going to come in one more time. The Rage is Slime. Huahai finds the angle. He gets on the red first. He's now trying to find on the backliners. He cannot get on anything. Baisho is the one that comes in from behind. It's not lethal. He's damaged. Huahai's taking extended low.
Dodging a lot of activities.
Time. He comes out of that with single digits HP.
Like Huahai have been dodging, avoiding thousands, hundreds of damage. Those fans from Qingfeng, those swords from Baisho. A lot of damage are being avoided simply by making those very smooth motivation. Let's see. Again, just watch where Huahai is initially finding a perfect place where every single one is being knocked up on air. It's not looking that good.
And then he just takes the fight over there against Baisho, right? And then Baisho uses his spear trying to get on the man, but nothing. It's lethal. Nothing can just kill Huahai tonight.
Well, this man is on fire.
He is on fire.
Dominating the entire game. This is team leader.
That's...
Wow.
We said that he's the only one who knows what it is to win KIC, right? And right now he's just showing that he's up for the task. Right now they have eyes on the red buff. Tanran comes in, the rotation to mid lane. The dragons are going to put pressure on that mid lane turret.
Vanguards again. I think every single Vanguards and Overlord went to the side of eStar.
Yep, I have not seen... Well, no, I saw one or two going for DRG.GK, but nothing that is going to be critical, you know? Like nothing that it could be like, okay, yes, this is a moment for them to push. Just answer back after fights only.
eStar is gradually, like peacefully building up those gold leads against your enemies. And right now, gaining the common objectives, fighting for those dragons will be their next step. Trying to gain more stuff to their side. 10-minute is cannon attack. And those dragons just went to the dark version, becoming more important and more powerful.
Shadow Overlord and Shadow Tyrant are available right now. They could be the last ones that we see in this KIC 2022 if eStarPro are able to take the victory.
Like Maishlanui, good moves. But DRG.GK does not have enough time to try to rush for this Overlord, so they have to make the retrieve back.
They must retreat right now. Comes in, the Righteous Lab following it by the flash. Everyone is on air. Look at Wahai trying to find the angle coming from the rear. Baisho keeps an eye on him.
Yep.
No one can get to Ethan one more time, and the turret in mid lane is going to fall.
Like 2 flashes is being used trying to force up 1 from Mulan. So Tyrant and Tyrion together use the flash trying to force into some sort of team fight. But Mulan magically finds a safer spot for him to keep himself alive. But you have to lose something in turn, right? Yes. You're losing this vision in the river so that eStar is taking full control of the Overlord. The HP remains down.
It's going to be for Monglan. Monglan is going to take on that now. Baisha comes in from behind. It's going to be targeted by Huahai. The Heaven's Origin is going to box him
in. He survived. It's going to be
Papa come in trying to save his teammate. Maishlanui is not going to be able to run.
They're winning. They're winning. Foshan.DRG.GK. With only 1 man down, but magically fights back with the steal of the dragon with the Overlord. Lady Swan, one simple auto attack.
Why just finds the man in the bush?
Oh God!
This boy can see everything in the map right now. He smells blood like a shark that is.
Wow. After this night is gonna be more amazing and impressive than we anticipated before. It still holds a lot of possibility for Foshan.DRG.GK to turn the side around. Look at the remaining HP of the Overlord. 853 or something like that. HP remaining by only 1 more single attack from Lady Swan. Managed safely, magically bring this entire game to a complete different ending, maybe.
Wow. Like, did you see how Team Fong, he had only 1 target?
I saw everything. I saw everything.
He had only 1 target, and his target was E-Tron. We said that E-Tron needed to be out of the formula, and that's exactly what Team Fong went to do. One more time. Look at that. Silence down. Baisho cannot find the angle. Pompo is just taking damage from the turret. They have to push back. They want to pull in, but they do not have the surprise no more.
You know, it's almost like it's an ultimate battle, you know? You're setting free. You're not worried about wave, you're not worried about towers. You just want to make sure you wall the one winning all the team fights. So excited.
Super exciting action we have right now. Look at Huahai's position right now. He's gonna be spotted by Baisho. It's gonna be a 1-to-1 in there. Look at that. Baisho is forcing Huahai just to ult his way
out of that.
Jumps in, but it's going to be Sun Bin, the one that with his second ability gets him out of the river.
But Baisho is literally saving the world. Like those solo fights he picked up, trying to steal those HP away from Huahai, making sure for the entire team that this jungler will not be healthy enough so that our backliner can step like closely to their sides a little bit.
Look at that, Foshan.DRG.GK does not want to go quietly. They want to fight up until the last minute of this Game 4.
Well, this is the energy of the faith. You know, having the faith of believing each other, like mutual understanding and trust is lying down below. Heavily.
Shadow Tyrant's going to be online one more time. Huahai is being spotted by Baisho once again. Baisho, he goes in from the rear, forcing eStarPro to leave this Dragon for a reset. Moving in the middle. Rotation by Baisho over there on bottom lane.
Baisho needs to be played extra cautiously from this point on.
Like he cannot just be caught in his rotation.
And with the help of Sun Bin, like eStar members can be everywhere. Like within short amount of time. Okay, like Huahai again diving deeply into the backline.
But
and
he's gonna be spotted by Baisho one more time. Look at that, he takes it on one-on-one. He's gonna have to ult his way out of this. Now the Armageddon is going to fight 3 people on air. This is going to be second ability by Sun Bin, the one that is going to put them out. Team Fong taken extremely low by the turret damage. They are going to get on the turret, but they are not being able to find the kills yet.
It's like a deja vu, like the same thing happened again with like Baishou being the bodyguard to the entire team and protecting the backline, making sure that Mulan stay alive by staying those HP away from Huahai. Look, SK is completely like stunned by what's happening just now.
Now, we said that Huahai was just acting like a shark in the water. He could smell blood everywhere. And Baishou knows that he needs to stop that man.
Oh, those damage from like Ma Chao is really, really high.
Ah, look at how many people on air.
4.
Launch 4 on air in there.
God.
If it would have been for Sunbin's second ability, that could have been a full-on ace.
Like the result is going to be looking ugly for the side of E-Star. But right now, they're still a little bit leading in their personal gold and the whole entire team. And since we all know the fact that Sunbin is going to be like getting stronger to the late game, so E-Star, they still have a lot of opportunities. But one thing they have to make sure is gaining the river vision. It is, since both dragons is about to be spawned and the Overlord is standing up right there waiting for whoever got to win after the team fights and become the master of the dragon. All right, Tanran soaking in all the damage he needs.
Let's wait and see on that. Baishou is going to clean the wave in mid, and Huahai is making his rotation to bottom lane. His target is going to be the bottom lane tier 2 turret, as DRG.GK takes on a little bit more vision on top.
Overlord. Wow, DRG.GK. Like a thriving grasp the last chance of the hope to survive.
Look, and they do not have even gold advantage. Look at that, Baishou has got no Team Fong, the one that is going to spot Huahai this time. Aga is being put on air. The Armageddon comes in. Tyrion's taken extremely low. They cannot find the angle. Team Fong and Baishou are coming in from behind.
Those
and they've got green light to come in and deal damage. Yidrang is the next target. Baishou takes him in. Team Fong comes in. Gets one more kill. Resurrection. Stand up. Sit down. Takes 1. Takes 2.
That's gonna be the end! That's gonna be the end for this match! Ziyang will be the only person alive now. Let's see whether they have enough wave on either lanes. But I'm sorry to say this because like E-Star have taken all up, managed the wave, while Baishou together with Pum Pum make it happen. The waves are rushing in, they're waiting for the wave to march on the high ground towers.
7 seconds
the time of revival time, will this not be enough?
It's not gonna be enough.
No, it's not gonna happen.
They'll take the turret and then they need to rotate for the dragon.
Wow.
They need to go right now for that Overlord. That needs to be the next target. DRG.GK right now, they're trying their very best just to hold to that cliff. They do not want to fall.
This is really great. Let's see, like, Aga will be the first target, but unfortunately he remained himself alive and used ultimate with a flicker trying to initiate and followed immediately up by Pum Pum's ultimate.
Yes.
And look at those, like, assassin machinery together with Baishou just diving directly into the backline and melt everything up.
Oh, I just love that. Look at that. And Huahai stands up and he's not gonna fall quietly. He's gonna take at least one more person with him.
Yep. And one more thing, you can see like how rational like E-Star is. Once they have the idea we're not going good during this team fight, they send somebody back. Even though it's a Ziyang. If Ziyang died, I think that's it.
Done.
Like game 5.
Let's move on, right? Like, so they need to understand that you cannot win every single fight. And whenever that you see that you're not winning that one, it's time for plan B. Okay, this Overlord is gonna go for DRG.GK.
Well, this is the very first time like DRG.GK is leading the game. Even though it's their enemy's gaming point, match point, but they performed the best throughout the entire night.
Do they want to challenge this one? Team Fong finds an angle, trying
dragon.
to come in. A guy comes in, but it's going to be Huahai, the one that is going to reply back.
Mulan.
Look at that! He gets on the back laner. Baishou has eyes on him. He is the target right now. Tanran is going to be the one that is going to fall in. A guy kicks on, does not follow in.
Wow, like make the best use of Sunbin's second ability enables E-Star to be the final one standing in front of the Tempest Dragon, waiting for the Dragon to be spawned because they have one more member than DRG.GK.
15 seconds for that Tempest Dragon. That's going to give E-StarPro a little window that they're gonna have that power play.
That smite from Ziyang just secured down this dragon. And this buffs offered by this dragon will be extremely helpful for eStar trying to have more damages when it comes to the team fights.
That is the reason why, right? That is the reason why they are able just to take on this fight. DRG.GK had better angles for that fighting. Like they've got green light onto E-Jung. But the problem is that with the flux capacitor coming in for Sunbin, it's already 20 minutes. The cooldown for that makes it almost inexistent.
I mean, it's a very obvious weakness from having the Agudo in your whole composition.
Yep.
The smite works differently than the normal one. And not to mention the fact that eStar have 2 smites available.
Yes.
So when it comes to fighting for the dragons, the possibility of DRG.GK getting the dragon will be lower, way much lower than eStar's. So A-Star is definitely going to be having those confidence when it comes to Dragon.
Immune, the Armageddon comes in, but it's going to be wide right now. Everyone's taking damage. Teamfun trying to find the angle. The flux capacitor moves. eStarPro back by Show is not to be seen around this fight as he was cleaning the wave down in bottom lane.
But I love it. I love the vibe is going on, and love the fact that this game lasts longer than 20 minutes.
Yep.
And this will be the second Tempest Dragon we saw today.
It is the second one. You're totally right on that. And look at that. They're forcing Huahai to get back out of there.
Well, these two bodies taken together, they're the nightmare of the eStar backliners.
They do not want that.
Once you saw like these two characters sticking there side by side, it's very hard to get away.
Okay, let's see what's going to happen right now. The Tempest Dragon is being taken to 50% of its
They are
HP.
forcing somebody.
Armageddon comes in, takes 2 people on air. Aga is going to disappear out of the fight.
Dragon, the dragon
is
has
going
to
to Pong. Baisho has been taken extremely low. He's going to resurrect. Can he get out of that one? No! It is going to survive, but it's going to explode by the first ability from Sunbin. They took the Tempest Dragon, but they lost 2 people in that fight.
But look at the waves on the top lane. eStar members have to rush back because of the crystal, because the wave is getting themselves a lot of pressure. That's the one true advantage for DRG.GK, because they have already gained the high ground towers. So their waves is going to be stronger comparing for the eStar's ones. And let's see.
That's the problem in there. Look at that.
Miners might enable Pom Pom to secure down the Tempest Dragon, and the rest of the squad, they're trying everything they got to just escape away.
Look at that. Right now it's going to be eStarPro, the ones that they're going to come in for the turret. It's going to be 35 more seconds that they're going to have that Tempest Dragon effect that is going to be dealing the lightning coming from the skies.
Like double defensive item for Ejin. This marksman will be extremely tanky to tackle down.
And just put that on top of the second ability from Sunbin.
Of course.
It's going to be so hard. Like the only way that E-Chung is going to disappear is by burst damage coming in from Xinfeng.
Of course. Like,
look at that. He's being targeted, but he does not fall. Takes in so much damage. There's going to be the turret on the bottom lane, the one that's going to fall. And that's going to be the first time that we're going to see only the crystal for eStarPro standing in there. No more turrets to protect nothing. It's gonna be 360-degree super minions coming in.
3 high ground tower taken to their pocket. Like DRG.GK is doing whatever they can do, trying to extend their advantages comparing to their opponents. And right now, Vanguards are rushing in. DRG.GK team will have the Splendor available.
Oh, look at that. Guy comes in with
double knockout.
He's going to resurrect. E-Trang is going to disappear. Can someone finish him on a second time? It is going to be Teamfun, the one that is going to take that kill. One more time, the dragons are coming in. Teamfun's gonna fall. Tyran is being pushed back. Monglan is still alive. He's dealing damage, cleaning up. But Huahai comes in. The resurrection comes in one more time.
Destiny, one more
comes
kill.
In, gets the kill, gets the second one. It's Pompa running away for his life. He's going to resurrect.
God, 3-1.
Comes in, the Armageddon. Pompa needs to get out of there. The super
minions
are already on the crystal.
Super minion are rushing in. eStar is trying their best to defend their base.
DRG.GK take the victory, ladies and gentlemen. The super minions wear the cape, and they are the heroes that are gonna force this to a game 5.
This is the energy that we have been talking about.
7. The most important victory is always going to be the first one. Because that first victory is the one that gives you the confidence just to move forward, just to tell you, like, you know, it can be done. Before getting that first W, it's really hard just to imagine that you can actually take the victory.
I mean, the records are lying down there, waiting to be renewed or something.
Yes.
Like DRG.GK, the last time they went on the stage, like 2021 Grand Finals, they're like the opponent will be Chongqing Wolves, and the score is ending up to be a 2-4.
2-4, yeah.
And now they're facing the fact that 1-3. I don't know what's gonna be the final ending for this one, but I just hope that they can evolve. They're gonna be showing us different types of like gaming plays, of the mentality, and different changes about having one whole years about personal growth.
DRG.GK never had a gold advantage.